expecting some fireworks tonight, fellas. Both teams can score in bunches.
Well, I'm looking to see which team could dictate the pace here. To me, that's the key.
Yeah, if you can force your opponent to play your style of basketball, you're in good shape.
Reiner with the screen. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Agumbawale. To the middle. Smith. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
For your Dallas Wings, Alana Smith, shooting one.
One shot.
Well, you talk about Alana Smith. She gives this team two skills every single squad wants. Rim protection, she's 6'4", she can pile up blocks. Plus spacing, she's a really good shooter.
Drops in the tray.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Outside Agumbawale.
Now here's Beckers.
He's covered closely. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by the Sun. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the wing, right side. Pass to Burke.
And here's Nelson Adota.
Shot clock at 6.
Morrow.
And here's Agumbawale.
Gets it out to Clark. Beckers. They grab their own miss.
A skilled big with a creative touch. Defenders sure have their hands full with Shepherd.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. And so she makes both from the line.
Pass to Morrow.
Burke. Just 5 on the clock. Rivers. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
We've all known the name Paige Beckers well before the 2025 draft. She's used to the spotlight.
No doubt. I mean, she's been a name in basketball for a long time. She was the #1 recruit out of high school, then in college. As a freshman, the National Player of the Year. Obviously, huge expectations for her here in the W, but Paige Beckers is used to that.
Basket good.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Beckers.
Outside Agumbawale.
That falls. A great assist by Paige Beckers.
Well, whether Enrique is off the dribble, clean, catch and shoot, spotting up, whatever, she hits threes pretty much every way possible.
Morrow, covered by Smith.
And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
Anissa Morrow, one shot.
Okay, let me put you two on the spot. If you had one pick, one player to start a franchise with, who's it going to be?
Give me Asia Wilson. She has all those MVPs. She's got the championships. And it's about her scoring, her defense, and her size. You can build around that.
That's a great pick, Tim, but you know who I'm going with. Come on, Brianna Stewart. You get the defense with Stewie, but you throw in the shooting and just her all-around game. It puts her over the top for me.
Well, that's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
Morrow, covered by Smith. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Nelson Adota.
And the layup's good off the glass.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Outside Agumbawale. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And just an incredible player. Arike Agumbawale has a unique style as well.
Yeah, you know, she's 5'9", but she does more damage down low. Wants to attack, not settle. Arike just so strong, too.
And fellas, we were talking about this. One great thing about Agumbawale, her durability.
She rarely misses games. Led the league a couple times in minutes played, and then amongst active players, Agumbawale leads in minutes played per game.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Bird, 5 on the clock.
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. That one on Agumbawale.
At the line for Ukraine, Kennedy Vernon. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's Dallas now.
Becker's with it.
Pass to Agumbawale. The three-pointer off the mark. The Sun trailing. Here's Burke. Now Nelson Adota. To the inside. Stolen by Clark.
Now here's Beckers.
Puts up a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Out to the wing.
Pass to Morrow.
Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Here's Agumbawale.
She's got 6. And here's Beckers.
Clark outside. Pass to Agumbawale. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And here are the Sun.
Trailing by 2. And that ties the game.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Here's Smith.
Clark. Here's Shepard. No good on the triple. Pass to Nelson Adota. Here's Morrow. Covered by Smith. And here's Nelson Adota. Here's Burke. The three is up. And Clark pulls it down. Becker's outside. Now here's Agubawale.
That falls. A great assist by Paige Beckers.
What a score. Ogunbowale is a primetime threat to shoot off the catch.
Fires for three, and the three ball is good.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Pass to Smith. Clark. Here's Shepard. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
Really coming into her own from downtown. Shepard is doing her best to stretch the floor.
And here's Morrow.
Covered by Smith.
And here's Morrow.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
Well, this recent era of WNBA hoops has been one defined by super teams.
Kennedy Burke.
Yeah, and those super teams generated an enormous amount of interest, which has really helped push the league forward.
And look, I think expansion is going to spread out some of that talent, which means we might be entering a new era, one that's characterized by parity.
And the first one at the line is good. The Sun making a switch here. Both good at the line.
Now Fudd.
Pass to James.
Here's Fudd.
For three. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it.
Number 34.
Pass to Burke.
Here's Miller.
Beyond the arc. Comes out of the gate empty.
Here's Fudd.
Here's Segrist. Good. First shot, first basket.
A true three-level scorer, Segrist is accurate from just about anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Miller.
To the right side. And again, no good by Connecticut.
Here's Fudd.
Off target from outside.
Now here's Miller.
Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
I like the decision there from Miller, moving the ball.
Here's Fudd. Segrist outside. Shoots over Miller. Segrist misses.
And here are the Sun. They trail by one. There's a screen. To the paint.
Here's Morrow.
Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket.
Pass to Segrist. Here's Fudd.
From outside the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Here's Nelson Adota. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wings. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from the wings, what do you guys think?
Scoring is coming threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Now here's Agumbawale. James. Off target with the three. It's blocked. Agumbawale with it. Sweet move. Missed the shot, and she's made three and missed three from the field.
Outside Miller.
Inside. From deep.
The rebound by Segrist.
Dallas leading. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And she makes that one.
You have to be disciplined on defense. Biting on every pump fake just isn't going to get it done. Trust me, I learned the hard way.
From 11 feet away, that's short off the rim. And here's Agumbawale. 9 points in the game. Soft touch off the glass.
I love how aggressive Agumbawale is on offense, just slicing her way to the rack.
Outside Miller. Nelson Adota, covered by Segrist. Back to Miller.
Shot clock at 5. Shoots a fader.
Bud pulls it in.
Here's Dallas now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Out to Miller.
Lets the three fly. It's good from long range.
This is a shot that Miller is still developing, but it looked pretty smooth that time.
Pass to Fudd. Here's James.
The three ball.
Nelson Adota with the rebound.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Steps back. Now Burke. She has 6. And the Sun hit again from deep.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Here's James.
Back to Agumbawale. And another miss by Dallas.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
That evens the score.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Pass to James. Now Fudd.
Now here's Agumbawale. Buries the long-range jumper.
Right now, Agumbawale is doing whatever she wants. And if you're the defense, that is a big problem.
And the Sun all-time here. Well, with a new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
And you look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside the United States.
Yeah, and it mirrors basketball continuing to grow on the international stage. So I'm excited to see the best players in the world playing right here in the WNBA.
both teams changing it up here.
Pass to Miller.
Rivers. And the three off target.
Now Beckers.
Now Shepard. Smith. 6 on the shot clock.
Paige Beckers from outside.
Kept alive. Back to Gumbawale. For 3. Add basket number 6 for her stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
A nice shot by Morrow.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Pass to Smith. Segrist. Miller defending. And here's Beckers.
There it is, her third basket. She's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Ooh, boy, sweet move and a tough finish. What a play.
Down low.
Here's Morrow.
That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Beckers outside.
There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Agumbawale.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Guarded now by Agumbawale.
Pass to Morrow.
Diamond Miller for 3. Dallas with the rebound. Here's Agumbawale.
Segrist. Smith outside. Now here's Beckers.
Baseline J on the way. And there are the Wings with another bucket.
Easy shot right there. Just what they need.
Guarded by Beckers. Pass to Morrow.
Over Smith.
Morrow's shot is off.
Dallas leading. Pulls up on the wing. Yes, on the jump shot.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Pass to Nelson Adota.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment. Or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
Now here's Agumbawale. 19 points in the game. Pass to Clark. Rivers. She's covered by Clark.
And here's Morrow. She has 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Just 4 to shoot. Rivers. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. So it's Dallas now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Agumbawale from long range. The Sun pull it in. Rivers, covered by Smith. Pass to Morrow. Lays it up and banks it in.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Ogunbowale with it.
Paige Beckers from outside.
That one falls through. It's her 6th make from the floor this game, and now 6 for 10. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Here's Morrow.
She's got 9. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The 3, and again, it's the wings from deep.
An attentive player who sees the floor well. Clark really understands how to distribute the rock.
Rivers, she's covered by Clark. There's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
On the wing, Paige Beckers.
From the arc. No good there. And we finished one. Wings out in front, up by 12. And we'll return shortly.
41.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started.
Man, Paige Beckers has been sensational here.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen.
Pass to Smith.
Clark. Now Ogunbowale. And here's Shepard. Lets it go from the wing.
Morrow with the rebound.
And here's Connecticut. A 12-point game. Rivers. She drains the quick shot.
That is some dime dropping, exquisite assist.
Beckers outside.
Here's Smith. The shot's good. Alicia Clark making the play.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Pass to Burke. She gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit lead.
Another good trip for her. She's going to take it on herself to get them back in this game. Let's see how she does.
Now here's Ogunbowale. 19 points in the game.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Pass to Morrow.
Over Smith. No good off the back of the rim. And it's the Wings ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now Clark. Here's Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He knows how to move the ball around the floor. Shepard is pretty good at finding her targets.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. To Burke, launches it, gets the three-pointer to fall.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Sinks the three-pointer.
Look for the defense. They got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Now Shepard. 5 points in the game. Alicia Clark on the wing. And she starts out with a miss in this one.
You know, she might be a little overconfident if she's taking shots like that.
I don't care how many shots she's hitting. She's never hitting that one.
A nice shot by Morrow.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Now here's Agumbawale. 19 points in the game. Smith outside. Shoots. The Sun pull it in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Shepard. Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Shepard. A shot by Burke. No good. Dallas with the ball. Leading by 12. Pass to Shepard. Agumbawale. The three. Goes back up. Shepard, good.
When you pair Shepard's length with her effort level, you end up with offensive rebounds like that.
To the inside, Nelson Adota. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here's Smith. She has 7. No good from outside. Here's Burke, guarded by Beckers.
Yo, watch this.
Here's Morrow. 11 points in the game. Pass to Burke. And here's Nelson Adota. Shoots the three. And Clark pulls it down. Now here's Agumbawale. She's got 19. Now Beckers. Lets it go from deep.
Morrow with the rebound.
Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of players.
Really, that's her strong suit, the ability to find a way through the D and finish at the rim.
Beckers outside.
That one falls, coming off Enrique Agumbawale's nice feed.
And the understanding Enrique possesses just has a feel for when someone on her team is open.
Pass to Morrow.
Banked in off the glass.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Now here's Agumbawale.
Becker's outside.
And again, it's Dallas with a three.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Ukraine. Anissa Morrow. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So she gets them both.
And here's Beckers.
He's got 31. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Agumbawale. And again, it's the wings from deep.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now Morrow. Covered by Smith. Now Morrow.
She's got 17. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. The rebound by the wings. Outside Agumbawale. Pass to Shepard.
Here's Smith.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Second personal
Smart
foul.
stuff by Smith. Force that issue down low. Get to the stripe.
At the line for Dallas. Alana Smith. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Sun making a change here. Second free throw, no good.
Outside Miller.
And the layup is good.
I tell you what, Miller is a walking mismatch on the offensive end, especially foul line down.
Pass to Fudd.
Oh, there's the alley.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I've got to say, when she threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Yeah, neither did the defense, clearly.
And it's Paige Beckers with the rebound.
Nice play on D. Got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
Now here's Beckers.
16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
Here's Breezy. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. From past the arc, Burke. Nelson Ododa with the bucket.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Segrist. Pass to Beckers.
Takes the three, and again, it's the wings from deep.
Using her height to her advantage, Segrist can see the whole floor and distribute accordingly.
Over to the left wing. Breezy with it.
Pass to Nelson Ododa.
Up and in from the low block.
Good job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Pass to Beckers.
Let's go with a 3. The shot that time not on target.
They should use a little clock here.
Yeah, milk the clock with this possession.
Outside Miller.
Here's the 3. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Wings out in front. They lead by 18. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. We're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. That 3 off the mark.
Here's Bud.
The kick out to Agumbawale. Sinks the triple.
The moment Agumbawale steps on the floor, Enrique's got one thing on her mind: pile up the points.
Pass to Miller.
It's stolen by Segrist. Now here's Agumbawale. Makes it off the glass.
Don't let her 5'8" height fool you. Agumbawale really good in the paint.
The Sun on offense.
And here's Burke. Now here's Miller. Covered by Segrist.
Enrique Agumbawale pulls it in. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. To the paint.
Segrist.
And the shot goes in.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Pass to Burke. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Stolen.
Here's Fudd.
Outside Agumbawale. And there's a pick. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Looking to end the run. And again, Connecticut no good. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Here's James.
Pass to Agumbawale. From deep.
Miller grabs the miss.
Inside.
Nelson Adota. Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Dallas calls timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Pass to Beckers.
Right wing. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, they've built this league through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Here's Nelson Adota. To the inside. Here's Miller. 3 on the clock. Buries it down low. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now Ogunbowale. There's a screen.
Three-pointer Beckers.
And again, it's the wings from deep.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes. Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Ogunbowale with it. Pass to Smith. Segrist. Screen by Segrist. Paige Beckers from outside. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
And here's Connecticut. Here's Burke.
Outside Miller.
Clock at 6 from downtown. And that one's good. Burke.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Beckers.
Three-pointer.
Morrow with the rebound. Now here's Miller. Covered by Segrist. Pass to Nelson Adota. Back to Miller.
Shoots it up. And there's another one for the Sun.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Now here's Segrist.
To the paint. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Outstanding entry pass. You knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Outside Miller.
Pass to Burke. Takes the three.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Dallas with the ball. Now here's Ogunbowale.
Beckers outside.
And a miss there on the triple.
Here's Burke. Covered by Segrist. Pass to Morrow. Miller.
Off the mark there with the three. Here's Ogunbowale.
Top Beckers.
Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Ogunbowale.
A skilled distributor. Get yourself open, and Ogunbowale will find you.
Pass to Burke.
Nelson Adota. It's hauled in by Smith.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now Segrist. On the wing, Paige Beckers.
The tray bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, she's had a big half from downtown, and when she gets this hot, the green light does not get much greener.
Pass to Burke. They set a pick to stop the run. It's good, and with that basket, she is now 5 for 9.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's been
Tim.
a lot of fun to watch.
To the middle.
Guarded by Beckers. And the ball out of play. The Wings will have it.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Dallas now.
Pass to Fudd.
Now James.
2 minutes.
And here's Beckers. Here's James.
Shot clock at 6. Launches a three, and she's good on the 3 ball. And Connecticut has possession.
Guarded by Beckers.
Pass to Burke. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads. It's hauled in by James.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Here's Fudd. Pass to Beckers.
Fires the 3. And again, it's the wings from deep.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Pass to Morrow. Burke.
All sorts of time. Add basket number 6 to her stat sheet. She's now 6 for 10. So it's Dallas now.
Here's James. Pass to Beckers.
The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
And here's Burke. Pass to Morrow. Burke
From deep.
It's hauled in by Beckers.
Dallas easily grabbing this one. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Get home safely, and we'll see you at the next event.